I'm Ebony Barksdale Smith. I am the Community School Program Manager here at Walter S. Mills Parole. Our principal's name is Cheryl Cox. She is also on the call today. We are a 5-year community school. This is my second year in Anne Arundel County's district. So we are meaning to create access to available resources because not all available resources are accessible. And we pride ourselves on creating powerful partnerships with our family, students, staff, community partners, the Board of Ed offices, and MSDE. You can see here, as far as our academic enrichment and attendance, we have increased attendance in our 2024 year to date. So we're at a 73.66% of students not chronically absent. We have 580 students currently enrolled at Mills Parole. I think that our success, and I know that our success pretty much stems from our attendance communication with our families that empower and encourage them through information sharing because they don't know what they don't know. And we also give them updates. We have attendance incentives and challenges that foster individual and classroom goal setting. So as the kids see the incentives that are given out for coming to school 10 days, and that does not have to be in a row, but once they meet 10 days, they get a tchotchke or a tangible item. Or if we have a classroom competition, the classes who have 92% of attendance each day and they get to Friday's goal, they maintain that throughout the week, there's a classroom incentive. So those kids are excited about that. We are also guided by having a attendance team that's comprised of our counselors, PPW, assistant principal, and principal. And then we also participate in Attendance Works as a county and a cluster. For our 2+ generational supports, we have seen a increase and have maintained an 80% average of families attending collaborative family engagement school events. And I stress the word collaborative. We have collaborated with community partners, Title I, our Annapolis cluster community schools, and this has increased our family engagement and attendance to school events. We can only do so much alone, but so much more together, and that's paramount every time that we collaborate. We have 25 extended day opportunities available for our students over the school year. That includes dance opportunities, running, soccer, Project Lead the Way, C-Perch through co-curricular office. We have boys mentoring through the Office of Equity and Innovation. We have a community partnership with Thrive Gym. They offer gymnastics after school club. We have partnered with Marilyn Hall, who did a pre-K art club. And so collaboration here is key so that we can expand and reach more of our students. About 200+ students have participated in after-school clubs this whole school year. And 3 of the available opportunities include out-of-school time for 67 students. So for this summer, we're having a early childhood opportunity that serves kids 3 to 8 years old. We will also have an opportunity for 15 of the caregivers to participate in that out-of-school time program. We have launch readiness, which is through the Board of Ed office, and also a program called the Najan Curriculum that will support 2 communities specifically who have ongoing community violence, of which our kids are exposed to and or have experienced. We have physical health, and that's through our partnership with Thrive Gym. I thought that this number was great because 48% of our kindergartners, which also lends to our goal for kindergarten readiness, participate in gymnastics extended day programming. This supports our families with also having safe childcare. It gives them a little bit more time to be able to pick up their children and know that they're safe and being active at the same time. This has an impact on the grade, having the highest percentage of not chronically absent students also. So our kindergarten grade level is soaring when it comes to their percentage of students not chronically absent, which is at 81%. Our goals for moving forward is to continue maintaining and building our partnerships with Annapolis Subaru, Thrive, Omega Psi Phi, which serves our boys mentoring, Cinta de Ayuda, which helps our Hispanic population. We are 60% Hispanic population, 40% African American, and 30% African American and 10% other. Our Heritage Baptist and Calvary United Methodist Church provides us with our backpack buddies, which allows our kids to go home with a snack bag, if you will, for the weekend. It's delivered to them on Fridays, and that serves 50 of our students. Rack Room Shoes donates shoes annually, and then Assistant League of Chesapeake, as my colleagues spoke about, affords the uniforms. Michael E. Bush Library is also supporting with arts programming, collaborating with our movie nights as well. We are looking to also continue with our volunteers. So this year we had 9 new volunteers start, and we were acknowledged for having an increase in volunteers' hours. This was significant, but the great story is that for the first time, because Mills Paroles likes to be the first of many things, but for the first time, we were able to actually remove a barrier for parents who do not speak English to be activity leaders at the Arlington Echo Trees Are Terrific program for our kindergartners. And so we had 3 Spanish-speaking parents who signed up to be activity leaders. But the question was, how are we going to get the kids to hear it in English too? And so we were able to get the bilingual facilitator to translate what those parents were saying into English so that they could participate. So that was amazing. One student's sister came, and she was a high school student, so she got permission from her school to get service hours. That was awesome. And unfortunately, we did have a young person in our school pass away at their home this year, which was very, very sad. But the mother and the grandfather showed up to this Trees Are Terrific programming and gave back and closed the circle in that way by being activity leaders. So we want to continue making a great impact. We want to broaden the opportunities for our parents to have adult education and workforce development through creating some form of parent university, but also partnering with the Office of Family and Community Partnerships at the Board of Ed for Anne Arundel County. We want to continue with our extended day opportunities, which helps our parents be able to work longer, but also know that their kids are safe. It's an affordable program, and then they get to pick their kids up later. We also want to leverage funding with our partners, right? And also expose them to other grants that we might see out there so that we can use monies to do other greater things as well. And so that's how we're working all of this out, wrapping around the services. But again, not just with our families and students, but professional developments for our staff, opportunities for our community partners, and then other offices at the Board of Ed or MSDE. So with that, I think that I am done. And are there any questions? Or Ms. Cox, did you want to say anything?
Ms. Cox is the principal. Ms. Cox, did you want to say anything?
I mean, I feel like she covered it. Ebony's fantastic. I feel like her and I sometimes are 2 ships passing in the night because she's always got lots of great ideas and she's on the run. So I love her innovation and her dedication to our community. She's just been fabulous.
Thank you so much, Ms. Cox. Ebony is absolutely amazing, and all the great work that's happening under your leadership, Ms. Cox, as well. So thank you.